What's up, people? Welcome back to Tony's Review. Today we're covering another Quentin Tarantino film. Actually, one of my favorites, debuting back in 2009. His number 6th film, written and directed, Inglorious Basterds.
My name is Lieutenant Aldo Rain, and I need me 8 soldiers. We're gonna be dropped into France, dressed as civilians. We're gonna be doing one thing only. Killing Nazis. Yes, sir!
What's not to say about Inglorious Basterds? This film is amazing. I loved it from beginning to end. This is Tarantino's rendition of an alternate history during the World War II era. Basically, to stop and assassinate Nazi Germany's leadership. It is the 1940s. This takes place in Nazi-occupied France. It involves 2 different plots here. Aldo Rain, Lieutenant Aldo Rain, played by Brad Pitt. Him and his recruited Jewish-American militia killing all Nazis and scalping every one of them to spread fear amongst German military. The story also follows Shosanna Dreyfus, a young French Jewish cinema owner with vengeance against the Nazis for murdering her family. The plots later entwine, leaving the perfect opportunity for revenge and perhaps ending the war entirely. So this is a war film, a little different for Tarantino, going a different direction, but hey, why not? This is perhaps one of Tarantino's most graphic films to date for him, at least in my opinion. There is so much going on in this film. Violence, there's blood, there's scalping, there's just a lot of killing. That being said, if you have not seen Inglorious Basterds, I highly advise you check this one out. You can also watch it on Netflix currently. It is on there. Believe me, it is worth every minute of your time. So if you have not seen Inglorious Basterds, spoiler alert, you have been warned. The cast of Inglorious Basterds, pretty extensive, has a lot of great actors, starting with Brad Pitt playing the role of Lieutenant Aldo Rain. We have Melanie Laurent playing the role of Shosanna Dreyfus. We have Christoph Waltz playing the role of Colonel Hans Landa. Eli Roth playing the role of Sergeant Donnie Donowitz. Michael Fassbender playing the role of Lieutenant Archie Hickox. We have Diane Kruger playing the role of Bridget von Hammersmark. Daniel Bruhl playing the role of Frederick Zoller. Till Schweiger playing the role of Sergeant Hugo Stiglitz. BJ Novak playing the role of PFC Smithson. And Omar Doom playing the role of PFC Omar. Top 3 moments for Inglorious Basterds. This was not an easy one to decide on. There's so much that happens in this film that I liked a lot. And I couldn't narrow it down. But I had to get some help from friends and family, again, to get some insight on exactly what came to mind as most memorable. So I hope you enjoy the selection. If not, leave me a comment below. So for number 3, what I decided to go with was more of moments. And it's basically dealing with the character of Christoph Waltz, of Colonel Hans Landa, and his interactions with the Bastards. Why? Because Waltz is great. He did an outstanding job in this film. Waltz actually won numerous awards for his portrayal and role in Inglorious Basterds. So that says a lot.
Ooh, that's a bingo.
And you've got to give it to him. He really nailed the character completely. He put everything he had into this character and made it his own. Everything about his character was just spot on, and you have to appreciate that. But every time he interacted with the Bastards, which was not very frequently, it was more so towards the end of the film, but it's funny, it's unforgettable, and I can't help but think about the whole movie premiere when Bridget von Hammersmark was introducing her Italian escorts to the Colonel.
Vecchio amico mio, Colonnello Hans Landa della SS.
Buongiorno.
Signori, è piacere. Gli amici della vedetta ammirata da tutti noi, questa gemma propria della nostra cultura, saranno naturalmente accolti sotto la mia protezione per la durata del loro soggiorno.
Grazie.
Lomi? Per cortesia, me lo ripeti ancora?
Gorlami.
Mi scusi, con me?
Gorlami.
Ancora una volta.
Gorlami.
So funny. It gets me every time. And of course, towards the end of the film, when Lieutenant Aldo Rain gets captured and a bastard by Colonel Hans Landa, which turns out more into just a surrender and some terms that he has for this to work out. Of course, he gets what he wants. They end the war in their own way. But if you know the character of Aldo Rain, Brad Pitt, he's not gonna let him slide just so of course, he's gonna leave him with something he will always remember. So the number 2 moment I decided to go with, perhaps one of my favorite scenes in the entire film. The whole scene is roughly 25 to 30 minutes. in whole. It's pretty long and lengthy, but it's fun, it's entertaining, and you are just engulfed the entire time trying to see what the hell is going to happen. I think you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the bar scene. So basically some of the bastards are trying to rendezvous with a double agent who decided to help them. Bridget von Hammersmark, a German actress. Unfortunately, the rendezvous location is rather small. It's a German bar inside of a basement. It's really tight. There's only one entrance. There's no way of helping them or aiding them in any way if it came down to it. So it wasn't the best bet, which they obviously find out towards the end of the scene. Michael Fassbender has an amazing role in this film as well. He played the role of Lieutenant Archie Hickox. He's basically impersonating a German soldier, meeting with the double agent, but unfortunately there were not supposed to be German soldiers there. But again, not really thought out. And so things got a little hazy, which kind of ended up giving him away when he ordered some glasses for his scotch. He messed up, and in turn he got caught, which turned into a huge gunfire fight, which was bloody, violent, and very Tarantino-y. It's all about the dialogue and the performances by these actors. They did such an amazing job. They really brought this scene to life, and it felt so real and just well done. It was just amazing. And the number one moment for Inglorious Basterds, which I'm pretty sure you all have a good idea of what that is. This is what brought it all together. This ended everything. This was the theater massacre. Yes, very violent, very graphic. Everything about this was just crazy. First time seeing it, I did not expect to see any of this. Of course, there was an opportunity between the bastards and Shosanna both getting revenge. Coincidentally, it happened. One spot, all Nazis leaders in one room. Let's kill them. Shosanna has the idea of burning the place down with some old film she had that's highly flammable, set the theater on fire, lock everyone in the theater. And of course the bastards are right around the corner too. They saw this, oh, let's kill them all, plus Hitler. Unfortunately, a lot of the bastards and Shosanna herself lose their life in the process. But it's well worth it, I say. They ended the war. They killed Hitler. They killed all the Nazis' leaders. But of course, this is just a Tarantino rendition. I thought it was funny because it was touching on something historical, but what if Tarantino had a say in it? This is along those lines. Very entertaining, very violent, very clever, great acting, great dialogue. Everything about it was just fascinating. That is that. I hope you all enjoyed my review on Inglorious Basterds. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, and hit the bell to be notified on my next video. I will see y'all next week. Until then,
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci. Arrivederci. Arrivederci.